Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get into it. Biomutant. Welcome to the stream. Brand new open world RPG. We're going to check it out. Hopefully y'all having a good Violet, lay down. Lay down. Goofy dog. The puppy's still being crazy.
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end. Welcome to Biomutant. Encode your DNA.
Alright, encode my DNA. Let's see, what kind of build are we gonna make here? I have one where the agility, intelligence. Let's see which one do we like? Not this little guy. No. Not that little guy. Utility, health and armor, strength and power and Kai energy. His health is way down. Let's see. Kind of like this guy right here. Let's confirm him.
Define your genetic structure.
Big brain. Gotta keep him neutral for now. How about that?
Choose a genetic resilience.
Let's see. Oh, see his hands changing. Oh yeah. Stay a little more towards the radio. Something like that.
Choose your first style.
First style. I'm gonna have to get up to my dogs here in a second. Nolly, y'all quit.
Pick your main color.
Do the purple. Purple.
Choose your detail color.
And orange and purple. Just to be wacky.
Pick a class. Mercenary.
Melee dual wield skills. Equip 2 different one-hand melee weapons to dual wield them. Fury melee weapon attack inflict 10% more damage on targets.
Deadeye.
Range weapons reload instantly. And your next mag gains 10% damage.
Commando.
Deflect 10% damage onto target.
Psyfreak.
So we got the mercenary as the pre-order bonus. We may run as the mercenary.
Dead mercenary. Deadeye. Dead. Psyfreak. Saboteur. Sentinel. Psycom. Deadeye. Mercenary.
Like your tank class.
Deadeye.
Deadeye, like your, I'd say your sniper.
Commando.
Like your assault.
Psyfreak.
Kind of like your warlock.
Saboteur.
Assassin.
Sentinel. Suck up. Dead. Mercenary.
This guy.
Mercenary chosen.
Gonna be a ninja.
Good choice.
Alright, move forward.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
Bunny hop. Oh yeah.
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
What do you got, puppy? Come here. My son and his friends were here. Leave it alone. She's getting a Powerade cap. One of the kids left before. Fork in the road. Okay.
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice.
Strength and
A
power.
reflection of your key the primal energy that flows through everything.
Color me light blue.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise, an echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Seems more like you're being light-headed if you ask me, but you'll come around, eventually.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So, it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
In your nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know.
Ha! Natural selection is all about evolution and progress, and as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
Right is always right.
Figuring out some of these combat skills.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the Predator only grew stronger. Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Alright, let's run and run. Interesting little narrative so far.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the Tree of Life started to die. Oh, ouch! Grab on tight. The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. That's going to leave a mark. Chop, chop. Farewell, fool. Swoon. It's becoming terminal.
Moving them up good, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting. Jamie, thank you for the like on the stream, buddy. Character upgrade. When you level up, you can increase an attribute you choose of your choice by 10. Pick one attribute to list. Strengths for
That's an improvement.
Do we want to get some better loot? Okay, sweet. Sorry. Alright, let's go to gear. Inventory consumables. One-handed slash. Energy small packs. So that increases my one-handed slash. Okay. Let's go to the map. Check out the map. Oh, snap. Oh, snap, ladies and gentlemen. We got a whole lot to explore. Alright, let's go see what this door before we proceed. Yep. I'm sure it's not gonna be just lying around. RPGs, they like to do stuff.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa!
Thank you for the like on the stream, brother.
It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Sludge everywhere we go.
The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. You're in pain. Flash the slash.
Oh yeah. You absorb biologs. These are points to unlock mutations. You collect biologs by defeating morks and finding containers at various places in the world. Powers in time by accessing mutations. Go to gear, outfit. My little dude's naked. Appearance, functions. Oh, so sweet. We get upgrades for our little dude. Okay. Character. Go to the mutations tab. Look, mutations tab just popped up. Alright, so mouse, to use mouse, press input. You have bound to the ability while facing an enemy. This will affect a small humanoid enemy. While infected enemies will attack their allies instead of you. It's a bile. Press down on the input you have. Bound to the ability, this will make you spew toxic slush in the direction you are facing, inflicting damage to all enemies. So let's save this so we can get these rad wasps. We're gonna save that. Let's see what side powers are. Blaze. Oh snap! You blink. Okay. You got anti-radiation. Cool, we'll save up for, which one was that we were wanting to save up for? Biogenetics so 6 on biogenetics. Rad wisps. Press down on input, and then bound to will unleash particles in front of you that will inflict radioactive damage to all enemies. So, we'll save up for that. Climb up the chain. In other words, the training area. So far, the controls are nice and tight. I like them. Combat's gonna be a little more hectic the further into the game we get, I can tell.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Found a puzzle. They are scattered around the world. Some open new paths while other features different rewards. To switch which node is selected, use the left stick. Okay. Rotate the node by pressing LB and RB. This is the number of rotations you have left. The higher you intellect, the more moves you have. Each node has a certain position and it must be rotated into to complete the puzzle. Running out of moves before you have consequences. Okay, so let's see. Need to rotate. Okay.
Just a few moves left. Make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Interesting little lure there, ladies and gentlemen.
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing.
Pew, pew.
It's coming from behind that door.
Pew, 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 pew.
A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
Okay, so...
Just a few moves left. Make them count. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Alright, so we got puzzles. I like some of these puzzles. Little hacking puzzles. Perfectly countering an enemy attack will stun them. Stun enemies has stars circling above their head, and after hitting the enemy again, you can launch it up into the air by pressing LB.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Close encounter. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Let's go. Close combat. Dual wield melee. Unstoppable pig. Select. I might not be dual wielding. That's like the start. No, I'm not. Okay. Back here, wheel one.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to... It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen. After the old village was destroyed and you... Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Flashback here.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one...
We're gonna go ruffle some glitter grass. I don't feel like the running mechanism makes me hold on faster. I'm sure it makes you a little bit faster. Some glitter grass.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono.
This don't have much range at all on this thing.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the pensai tree. Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come, so countless, he'd say. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus...
We kind of do a goofy donkey paddle thing. Really? That's weak game. Wow. That was silly. I jumped and died.
Now that you've seen the nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
Sweet. Sorry guys, doing a little tattoos here real quick. Gotta keep the tattoo fresh, looking fly. Alright, here we go.
No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live on.
Alright, flashback is...
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's... The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route.
Sound like some Dr. Seuss animals.
Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. The road ahead won't be easy.
E bubuko von yunvun nueke kozata geto papamorphobak.
His friends have... Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the city.
Annette.
To wabu.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Let's go kick some butt. Adventure begins. So I'm assuming these flags are going to be fast travel points.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Fast travel's nice. Holy crap, what is that thing?
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
Leftover in the rubble.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
That little guy doesn't look too happy.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Interacting with captives and side shrines will reward you with side points that you can use to unlock psychonic powers. Powers can only be unlocked once you have reached a required dark or light inner balance.
Anyway, he...
That's a spark of light in...
What's there to like?
Not as much as it hurt.
Always make it.
And you're...
Kick his butt light. Pa! We're gonna play through good one time, and then we'll play through dark one time. Alright, let's unlock some side points.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out... The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater...
Atul atu iamanau.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is... The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
We're not letting the
Loma
tree of life
Toaha.
die.
Out-of-date
Stay
sky.
through?
Nuk. Noburak. Mamambusu?
He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay it.
Fofo umba bakwa. Papa muk bebuk. Ye iatu yao mawa.
Regardless, you'll meet again one.
Quest tracking, sweet. Oh, okay, skip. Let's unlock some side ones. Inventory. Let's do the blink. Alright, so we got side power bound to the left trigger. Okay, sweet. Dark too. How do I get dark too?
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. You've already drained yourself. Check out those guns.
Oh yeah, getting some big old guns. Alright, let's go to ranged combat. Dual wield guns. save up and we'll wait for Praying Mantis. Save up and get some of the better gear. We'll fight through these lower levels and get some of the better perks.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone. That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
We got a new signpost. New waypoint to interact with and be able to fast travel, guys.
Let's see.
Alright, sweet.
Miles in the head.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Hopes you have patience. The Sifu can't stop himself from talking sometimes. Let's hope...
Sibi? La fanen a ginkanman. Geradna falo hutut mus. Tugai la wute.
Looks like he's got a boomerang.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort, but he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 1... He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your net. He's convinced you've returned for a reason. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang... Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons, the boomerang, the shuriken... The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest... Myriad, if you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life. He was hoping you'd join them. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite. The Myriad were placed here to fulfill a certain purpose, chosen to unite the tribes and take control of their destiny. The tribes need a firm hand guiding. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. You need to take the struggle to the end. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Let's go take control of them.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Volo matati.
You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war.
Volo matati. Jago thinking. Lapu.
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you.
Lapu.
Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and
Bloody tick.
they part.
Bloody tick.
Seeing you brings back.
But where yonke? Saramoto.
Myriad wants unity between.
Papa mo era work.
He remembers your kind and unselfish
Karamoti.
Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your...
La fanen aginkan man. Bro plats. La fanen aginkan man.
You have things to do, places to go to.
La fanen aginkan man.
Set wonders why you're...
Il tabazo. Kunifis de hefer. Bayman pahaim banta. Peddler is...
All the goodies. All the goodies. What? It's okay, baby.
Boom! Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled. Shot through. Good hit. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Goop says he always does better whenever he leaves failure behind. He's happy his good mood is infectious. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. But fortunately, he's here to give you a... He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be honored. He says that wasn't too bad, was it? Wait. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Great things usually happen. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. You can... Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go.
Kala.
The dedication to training is important.
Urasa durut.
You should know, practice makes perfect.
Urasa durut.
As long as it doesn't kill you, it'll...
Urasa durut.
She'll see you at the village square.
Pola kuto. Apli tonumuta.
She says that's good. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. He thinks you should...
Billy's over there, guys.
He wonders what usefulness you found. He says he can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. He thinks mastering the 6 weapon styles of Wang Fu was more than enough for anyone. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. Since you have a talent for it. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for him. She wants to see you on the village square right away. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she...
Kodotuku. Inya kodotuku. Kanamunta.
You've always...
Amun. Kodotuku.
They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. There's no... He wants to know who you think you are. They push each other to become better, and sometimes... She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She says it's nice of you to consider them, but they have weapon training at sunrise tomorrow, so they'll need all the rest they can get. The most It's time to focus on your training now. She said it before. Wang Fu will keep your body in good health, and that's how you keep your mind strong and clear. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your popsy. He asks if he's...
This freaking world is huge in comparison to me.
He's curious to see what you've... He can work wonders with... Think some... The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. Agrees. You should take it with you. Wear it to practice. Your Muma says it's about time you got here. Hopes you're as ready. But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back. That's a good attitude as...
stream. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Getting stronger.
Gendrana mala.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Katja toppoluta.
That's all she's ever asked.
Asana yotutupu. Asadurutu.
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and
Andro ansonpara.
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Poila kudo.
Says he's always thought so well of you, just like her.
Look at my little guy.
Catchy.
Asana yotutupu.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Kanamunt.
She's happy.
Masammal. Drumblene marsamambunundu.
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent
Andro?
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you...
Masammal.
You're lucky to have such a fine...
Trovalo.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Katja toppoluta.
She's so happy you... Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Antoro. Kensi. Kanamu.
Rain and everything's on fire.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire.
Can't run.
That's just adding fuel to the flames.
Dog brother, I can feel it. What up? Do it.
Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
My Muma's gonna stop and fight Lupa Lupin.
Katja toppoluta.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's...
Päivänamenuma.
He wants to destroy her. The time to fight is coming whether she's ready for it or not.
Kensi. Nyada aldud. And nampusa.
Whatever...
Nyada aldud.
She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History has finally caught up with her.
Kensi.
Exactly. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
Weapons. Oh, this dude looks like a Mack truck. Let her do all the damage. I don't have any heals. Whoop him, mama. Whoop him. Mamuma.
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water.
I'm in the ground. Gotta swim to her. Gosh. What the heck? That's bullshit game.
You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Mama's gonna throw me. This game. Cheating ass game. So this time I'm gonna dodge towards the objective with the big ocean. This is on medium difficulty, guys. This is what's crazy. Come on, Muma. Why is this so difficult? What is like the... You just sit here in the water losing your stamina. It's supposed to be floating across the pond. Get her. I'm too little. I can't save her.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now.
No.
If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
That dude's gonna pay.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
to craft with. I got 100 points. That's modified. I don't have any mods.
Feels good on you?
Let's see if I can.
Keeps the sun out of your eyes.
Alright, we'll find some crafting materials. Oh, let's help these guys out.
The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk.
Fluffy
Better watch
Hulk.
out. It's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff Hulk was on the loose. Hot metal. You gave them no choice but to take it down, even though they'd planned to take the Fluff Hulk out to the Farfnaki leaves and let it go. They've received news a Ronin had strengthened their ranks and will... A group of myriad crusaders already headed out to Jagni's Merc. You should hurry there and help them best the outpost.
Upgrade, yes. So let's see. Vitality, intelligence. Luck, loot chance. You want to get. Let's get better loot chance. We want to get that loot. Get us the loot. Alright, so was it in range combat? Guns, praying mantis. We haven't got any more bio.
Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut, and our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. The apocalypse they caused was the end of days for their world. But for us, it was simply a beginning. Look, an emergency box from the... Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist.
Let's go knock a hole through the wall, shall we?
Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it?
Oh yeah.
Right in the face. The deep cut.
Unstoppable my ass.
Slash and dash. Right where it cuts. Chop it up.
All right. Now we're gonna get our little mutation, psi power. Nope, not psi powered biogenetics. Rad wisps. Yes. All right. Now we got a good.
That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place. And then just... well, there must be a tracks. Guess you still want more than that.
Nice. Equipment. So this is a pretty neat little game so far. Anybody watching, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't hit those reaction buttons, hit those reaction buttons. It greatly helps your boy out.
Take this seriously, or it'll take you down. This corner of the world is called Bricktown.
Superb loot. Sweet. Let's find us some superb loot back here. Looking and looting, looking and looting. There is a superb loot. Oh yeah.
Fits you well. Looks like the Fry Sparker's knobs need to be in sync if you want to get the hardware working. It's a Fry Sparker mindset. Boom, you got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away.
Dang, that's pretty wicked looking. So let's see what that is. Gear. Oh, level 10. Snaps.
That's a little too much for you yet.
Alright, well that's kind of cool. So we got, let's go to crafting. We got craft our arsenal weapons. Modify. Let's see if we can change the handle. Base. Okay. Quality of level will be shown. Tools of the item. The item will show here that appears for stronger, more powerful weapons. Okay, sweet. Some pieces and add-ons have special effects on them. These can deal hazard damage depending on the status effects. Combination of quality materials and hazards can define the overall rarity of the weapon, upgrading more pieces of the weapon. Okay, let's go range weapons. Well, that's weird. Outfits. Craft. Let's see if we can modify this. Add on. Add on. Add on.
You look good in that.
Modify. Well, let's go to the inventory and see all range parts. Muzzle, pipe stock. So okay, well, we're not gonna scrap those just yet. So maybe I'll use those for some other upgrades. Looting and looking.
Seems like a peculiar item. You found the track. Amazing it wasn't destroyed. So much of this place was just discarded. Lucky that... No. The tracks moved on from Bricktown, and you should too.
We're gonna keep upgrading luck, guys. Let's see, basic melee. I got all these unlocked. Okay. Basic range, maneuvers, close combat, dual wield melee, unknowable force. We have, or we could do oh, luck, sweet. So we can increase our luck right here. Boom. Oh, hold on, we need to go back to perks again, mercenary. Okay, so we got some cool little perks we could upgrade here. Nice. Alright, Bricktown. Noticeable. Hold on, let's go back to that. Journal. Fry sparkers. Okay, so we gotta find all the microwaves to get the fry sparker.
You can see the horizon now.
Backpack now, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. So we're gonna keep exploring this little area, Bricktown. See if we can find some more. Find some more fryers around here. We're gonna take all these goodies. Oh snap, got some new pants. What level are they? 12. Holy smokes, I'm finding some really good gear. And the thing is, I'm not high enough level quite yet, so that'll be alright. We'll get there. Okay. Blade. New hat.
Might keep you dry, at least.
We'll take it because we're going to scrap some of this stuff that's not going to be of any use to us. Let's take that waypoint off. Let's see if we can remove the waypoint. Waypoint removed, so we're kind of just keep track. So we're going to keep rotating left here. Oh yeah, here we go. Fast travel point. Everybody tuning in the stream, thank you for tuning in.
Let's
Really
see.
appreciate it. Hope you are doing well tonight. We are playing Biomutant. It is a new open world R.
Breathe a little lighter now that day's returning.
Look at the goodies here. We got some heals.
At least you're not coming out of this empty-handed.
All right, workmen. Take these little things here. We got another microwave somewhere close by, maybe, hopefully. So we're finding all these, a lot of these lootable items that we're finding are heals right now and crafting components. So we're going through looking for all these crafting components. Trying to find different items. And if you see like a little white wimpy dot like that, that's something I have yet to find. It's a lootable item.
Never thought you need to get the pegs lined up to get the clothes soaker rolling.
Okay.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
So they have little puzzles where you have to move these.
You really put a spin on it.
Nice. So sweet. Level 8 is...
That's an odd thing, don't you think?
So I'm getting some really, really good crafting components right now. Problem is, they're a lot higher level than what I am, so at this time I won't be able to equip them or craft any items that utilize them. So I'm just going to keep exploring until I'm able to find things that I'm able to utilize. So we'll level up slowly through this process. We're looking for microwaves and things of that nature. They call them something fryers, I believe they call them. Let's see, there was one I think in this building maybe. I don't know if I can jump up there. I don't know if I can.
Things are happening. It's not just anyone that's awake and moving.
Okay, okay. Something in there. Alright. Here we go. Okay, so this is, I think, a breakable wall. Maybe I just run around. Oh yeah. So we're finding some awesome components. Awesome components to craft stuff.
A flush stool. Seems like the tighteners on the piping need to be unturned correctly to drain the flush stool. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
There we go.
That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away.
So we're finding some.
Heroes are only heroes for others, but they do the work, or they're heroes to no one.
superb loot. I've still yet to find the superb loot here. Found some other good loot, but I've not found a superb loot yet. So that means I gotta keep looking, ladies and gentlemen. Go down here and check and see what we got. This may have been where I came from. Okay, so there's two ways down here. Okay. There's a left and a right tunnel. Good to know. Okay, so I don't have the components. Okay, so that's neat. There's a little learning curve to some of this. Alright, let's go see if we can find this superb item I'm missing. We'll finish looting down here and make sure we've cleared everywhere out. Is this our superb item?
The forest is where you go for wood. Sharp steel. Made it count. Sharp.
Parry is not working.
You're fading.
Maybe. So they're in 5 different spots. That's why. Okay. Okay, you see they're okie dokie. Wall.
There's not much left of what we used to call our world.
Oh, snap. I just equipped a badass mod. Incinerary rounds. Actually, I wonder if I can unequip those. Still some clear loot over here. I want to find it.
Life is a difficult game, no matter how you play it. found the whereabouts, the deepest, darkest forest in the land, sometimes hard to see for all the trees.
Get off!
That is nasty. Sizzle, fluff, poo.
The sky is as bright as it's going to be.
That was nasty. Sizzle, fluff, poo.
Put a key to use.
Snaps. Level 30. Holy smokes.
Well, what do you know?
I bet that was that loot I was looking for, guys. Alright, so the big blue chests like that are the nice big loots to boots. Level 30, that's crazy. Level am I? Level 5. I already got level 30 here. That is insane. But I'm kind of scared at the same time. If it's already giving me level 30 gear, what is in store for us, ladies and gentlemen? No, that's still not the superb loot. Where the hell is that superb loot at for Bricktown?
If you're tired, maybe find a place to rest. That's a resource totem, a monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean. Wood scrap. The one kind of scrap you could actually still find growing.
Next little spot where it saves it, I'm going to be calling it a night because I am getting tired and I got to get to work.
Are you scared yet? It's getting dark.
Ran past like 30 times. Down there somewhere, is that the lesson board? Where is this other? That's the signpost. At least I haven't got close enough to it yet. That's another signpost.
Even the feel of the air changes as you go underground. I don't know where this is at, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking all over the place. You can spy the edge of a new day.
anybody watching seen me pass something like this? Please tell me. I don't think that was it, but I would love for it to be it. Meat burp. I've pretty much been going everywhere I can go in. I wonder if it's one of those deals like I have to wait till I have a certain ability to jump up higher. I've looted just about everything I just can find to loot. Microwave been looted.
Fate is funny that way, but it won't always make you laugh.
Worry about it later.
Carving it up. You're half dead. Wow.
Alrighty then.
How long has this night gone on?
Level up. Our melee strength.
Flexity flex.
Flexity flex. Persuade and dialogue. We'll definitely need to upgrade that.
That's a Jackney tribe outpost. A shopperia. Maybe there's something still inside. Boom, boom. A smart foe would leave now. Bangarang. Your key energy is all used up. Right on. Took care of it. Slice and dice. Hack and slash. Cutting edge. There's a serenity about this spot. It's a place for rest and recovery. Seems that the knobs need to be aligned so the device can load its program. Just a few moves left. Make them count. That might come in handy. It's time for an adventure, for good or bad. This one seems to be in good spirits, despite being left here for dead. Has heard that you have a sense of compassion and trust. Asks you to do the right thing for the sake of... Is grateful you chose that.
Fan that flame!
Wait, no!
I've got all the cold sick bird.
Oh, do you have to...
I don't have to.
Hey, nice shot. Now that's a flesh wound. Up, down, all around. Get under that sky while you still can.
Green leaf plant. Jump through the loop. Seconds later, green is a monetary currency.
Watch your step in the forest. Asks if you know where... Wonders how you could be so amazing. Will be... You hit a crossway. Decisions, decisions. Not going to happen with your key energy level. iBox is like... As the iBox broadcasts, it's hit or miss, but when it does hit, it's usually right in the feels. Get the knobs in sync to make the hardware work. Just a few moves left. Make them count. It's a Fry Sparker mindset. Boom! You got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away. Are you smart enough to take on the Eastern... Would... Let's see.
Stuff to craft all this. See if we can buy some gear.
Strange how the trees are still so full of life. Suggests you take...
Wow. Expensive. Area complete. Alright. call it a night on that one, guys. Hope you had a good one. Enjoyed the game. We will try to be back on this some more tomorrow. But I'm gonna save game. I hope you have a good night. And remember, haters are gonna hate. Do you be great? Peace out.